Hello, Lori Michelle, the Moshiach here with today's message. Who wrote the book of love? I did. This book is my first journal that I started writing in 12 years ago to the moment. April 8th, 2009. 2009, it was just before I was supposed to be sitting down with my family to a Passover Seder. And we didn't have a Seder that year. And I write about it in my book, The Torah, Part 2. And that should be making everybody sit up at attention, how dare you, and read it. But 12 years later, several people are reading this book around the world. Mazel tov to you, because I'm really the Moshiach, and I'm not stopping, and my story is in here. What happened 12 years ago right now. The day before was the 13th of Nisan. And that morning, the King of the universe woke me up and said, go get pen and paper and start writing this down. I wasn't really sure who was talking to me. It was a strong male voice, but I knew it was from the divine, God. I didn't know it was he, capital H-E, who was talking to me. And I write in this book, right from my heart. I didn't know what was really happening. And 12 years later, I live in Israel, and I talk to Hashem, I walk with Hashem, I eat with Hashem, the King of the universe. We do every single thing together. And he wakes me in the morning to morning visions, and together, every keystroke of this book was authored by me and helped. I was helped every keystroke by Hashem. He does everything with me. He does this with me. There's nothing that I do alone. In many respects, I am less free than the rest of you. You all have autonomy. He leaves you alone, so to speak. He's around. He's around everyone. He's there for you. But literally, he's in every single thought. And when I speak, he's breathing through my body. I'm telling the truth. And a few of you know. 12 years later, incredibly, it's a handful. And just last night, I received an email from someone saying, why don't you allow comments on YouTube? You would get a lot more views. The answer is, I don't care. Don't watch. Go away. I want world peace for my kids. And if you want to reach me, I am very accessible. You can email me the same way the clever person emailed me last night and ask, why don't you allow comments? And glad you found him mocking me. He didn't think he was mocking me. You don't think you're mocking me, and you might be thinking thoughts of mockery right now, and you're not even aware that you're doing it. But I'm aware. I'm very aware. Comments, I don't need to hear what you have to say unless you reach to me in earnest and in love after you've purchased this book, which is a donation to the charity of world peace, Running on Love. And you want to learn what he wants from you and how to get it right. And that's what I'm here for. I am on fire for you. There are several of you. I am very accessible. And I dread, truly, this growing to be billions of people right now, because I love the one-on-one. I love my relationship with my students that's growing right now. And I dread the idea that I can't be right there answering all your emails. Good news, he says, I will. The early birds get the worm. So if you're an early bird, he says, I'll be able to respond to you right away. He says, yes, I appreciate you. I love you. I'm on fire for you. You're allowing me to live my purpose. So who wrote the book of love? I did. And this book led me on a journey where I've lost all my worldly possessions. I've walked away from every relationship I ever had. And I maintain a relationship with a special few who accept me as me, Lori Michelle. That's who I am. And I'm not changing, and I'm not pretending, and I'm not concealing. Yeah, I walk around Israel, and I go to the doctor's office, and I go to the market, and I don't walk in saying, I'm the Messiah. I don't care to be the Messiah. I live my private life, and if they want to find out who the Moshiach is, I'm all over the internet. Comment thread, I don't need to hear what you have to say unless you're going to reach your hand out to me and tell me you've read my book, you believe me, that I'm telling the truth. You may not believe that I'm the Mashiach, and that's okay with me, but that you believe that I'm telling the truth, that I speak to him and I know things that are helping you, and I want to help you. So I will end with a vision that he woke me to this morning. Hashem, the King of the universe, capital H-E. He wants me to tell you how he woke me this morning. He woke me to the letter Kuf, K in Hebrew. And I looked at it and I said, Kuf. He said, yes, what do I mean? I said, I don't know, contrition, I think. I think you're talking about contrition. He said, bingo. He talks a lot about contrition, your contrition, whoever you are. The world needs to be humbled and reach for him and apologize. And you don't even know what to apologize for. And that's what I'm here to help you with, to help you get it right. He wants contrition. And the kuf is also for coffee, cafe. He said, yes. And he showed me a vision of a flat world. I just had a question, is the world flat or spherical? I posted it yesterday. Thank you for that question. And the world was made of matzah. It's a very deep vision. I would need a team of rabbis to discuss this. We could probably write a book about this vision. The world was flat and made of matzah. And then he zoomed in to the middle of the world. And in the middle of the world, there was a giant toilet. If you've seen my posts and you've been watching my videos regularly, you know that he shows me regularly empty toilet paper rolls. And he says, you're going to need a lot of toilet paper the longer you wait. The sickening feeling that you disparaged the Mashiach, that you spoke evil about Lori Michelle, and the implications of what that means. And there are several rabbis who are going to need a caseload of toilet paper beyond. He says, that's correct. So a flat world made of matzah and a toilet right in the center. I'll let you interpret that one. It's pretty wild. He says things in a word, in an image, and he says so many things in one word or one image. Only Hashem, the King of the universe, could do that. I couldn't do that, and neither could you. He's amazing. Let me share him with you. Stop being irritated. I'm really a nice person. A bunch of you are starting to learn how eager I am to help you and give you everything. I want to give you everything. And what does that mean? I want to give you him. Capital H-I-M. He is everything. I'm just the messenger. Torah part 2 waits for you. God bless you.